If you're here, you wish to know. Welcome to What's News this week, a weekly series when I speak about different releases that I found interesting so I could keep up and you also. And the first thing we're gonna talk about today is Alone in the Dark. It's a remake of one of the survival horror games along with Resident Evil, that one called Alone in the Dark. And here we may play as one of the two different characters, one of them is David Harbour. And they will go to this mansion that's apparently cursed and all, and they will have to deal with ghosts, poltergeist, whatever is happening, and the strange people that live in there in the mansion. There's something strange going on, and apparently they will be alone in the dark. So it may be an interesting horror game, which is a rarity. Dragon's Dogma 2! Finally, after so many years, we have a sequel to Dragon's Dogma. The events will be going on in different universe, so our main character will just wake up and he will not remember anything, but he still the reason, he still needs to go and return his heart from a dragon, and you will travel with spawns, which is they like humans, but they like an emotional specter there are things, and that's why they follow the one chosen hero. And in the sequel they added beastin race that Tabaxi likes cat people that also part of this world, and they couldn't create them before because there was no technology to support a lot of furry characters at the same time in a video game. So yeah, it's an RPG, so we have to travel, we have different classes to choose. From like warrior, archer, thief, and there's some new ones. One when you running around and smoke and dancing, and the other one is you have a magical spear, and what else? And another one also was and the one when you can change weapons on a fly, which is also nice. And one of the pawn you will create yourself in a character creator as your companion, and the other pawns will be created by other players, and they will share the experience, whatever happens in your journey and how it happens in their journey. Yeah, they will gain knowledge and will help out. That interesting mechanic. So Dragon's Dogma 2 will be a great RPG to play. Rise of the Ronin from Team Ninja. They made Neo 2, Ninja Gaiden, Wulong, Fallen Dynasty, good companies that making cool action games, and this one in the era of Japan where Shisengumi existed, and we will be able to join faction of Shisengumi or someone else's, or to a different one, and it's like open world adventure where you will travel and explore and be part of the fight in this setting. And of course you will create your own character and you will go and do stuff. And of course there's a cool action battle system that's fun to play. So I'm looking forward to play Rise of the Ronin when I'll have possibility to do so. The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered also will come out at the same day as Dragon's Dogma 2 and Rise of Ronin. So it's a remaster of an old JRPG that I didn't play because it probably came out somewhere on Nintendo DS a long time ago, and there's a bunch of different weapon types and classes, other classes. I suppose they're gonna be adventure and turn-based battles and awakening skill during combat, and something about gaining the reputation from fairy spirits, elementals, and another interesting, is it Square Enix? Is Square Enix adventure to playing Marvel Animation 6-Man 97, which is continuation of the old TV show that we watched when we were young. This opening is iconic, and I'm both excited for continuation and afraid because it's current Marvel and they can mess things up greatly, but also nostalgia effect makes me want to believe that everything will be fine and cool, and I'm not sure what we're gonna receive in this new TV show. But either way, X-Men gonna return and we will have fun or try to have fun watching them creep body problem. So I watched the Chinese animation of this, and it's based on a like sci-fi book from one of the Chinese writers, Liu Cixin, and it's a really smart book. If I will say that I understood everything while watching the Chinese animation, I would lie, because it's a lot of definitions and descriptions that average people would not understand, and I don't know how the showrunners for the Game of Thrones will handle this giant epic sci-fi novel, because every time when they were doing something of their own, not by the book, it was awful in Game of Thrones. So if they will try to make something of their own outside of the book during adaptation of this one, it will be terrible. So I hope they will just follow the book. But they already made some Netflix analogies, so I will just hope for the best. The premise is that the aliens targeting scientists in order to prove to them that physics doesn't exist, and they kinda right, that's why it's happening, and there's fighting against people against aliens in not a standard way, not with fighting, but with like science and stuff. So yeah. You'll see if you watch it. Is a Chinese variant of this TV show of live action and animation, or this one, Roadhouse, with Jake Gyllenhaal. So there was an original movie with Patrick Swayze, where he was kicking everyone around, and here Jake Gyllenhaal is slapping everyone around. What a different take on a remake. The only thing that I know about Roadhouse is this Family Guy parody.
Here's your burger, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I need another $1.25.
Is that right? Keep the change. Roadhouse.
After watching this trailer, it seems like a fun movie. So the guy was a MMA fighter a long time ago, then he kinda retired after some events, and then he starts working as a bouncer in a roadhouse, in a bar, and beating up people that are trying to start a fight, and then saving the building from people that trying to buy it to make resort or stuff, something like this. Yeah, and it seems like a fun action trailer for the movie, so we'll see. And unfortunately, that's all I found interesting this week. So if you want this channel to live and grow, please support me here on other social media. Do jump platforms from YouTube to Twitch to Stream, Drova, Blue Sky, Twitter, and whatsoever. Share my videos with anyone who is for sharing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos and streams. Bye.